Good morning, guys of S.P.A.C.E Germany. I am Fabio from Kaustic Plastik and Infinite Statue, and we are today at Lucca Comics 2022 to show our stand. We have some very nice preview for you, so let's start the tour of the booth. First of all, finally, the action figure of Terence Hill. It's super detailed, with different arms that can be plugged, and it features a composable diorama. It will be start the pre-order the next week. Let's show some other product. The card collection, and we have some worldwide preview like Agent Cooper on Bronco, worldwide preview, James Dean on Porsche, once again worldwide preview, here's a collection from Kaustic Plastik and Infinite Statue, Bela Lugosi, the production version, Peter Sellers as Inspector Clouseau, and John Wayne as True Grit. And also in worldwide review for Europe, Fonzie, the action figure, that will be available for pre-order from end of November.
C'è anche versione quella senza.
Finally, the production version of Charlie Chaplin as the Great Dictator. As you can see, the quality is very, very high. And another worldwide preview. We have the full collection of Bud Spencer and Terence Hill with Dan Buggy and two motorbikes, the Moto Zodiaco and Motor Hossa. So finally we can show the full collection of Bud Spencer and Terence Hill 1/12 scale. This will be available for pre-order very soon and will be a full range. You'll have several options, or to buy separately or to buy a package with all vehicles inside. Another nice preview that I'm sure the German fans will love. This is the production version of Banana Joe, and as you can see, the quality is very, very, very good. Probably one of the best statues from Infinite Statue. Here's some production version of Paul Newman, Franco Nero, and the beautiful, beautiful, really beautiful Marlon Brando on Triumph motorbike. Once again, production version that is landing soon in Europe. Probably in mid of November we'll have in stock. And here are some diorama that we made of old release, like Charlie Chaplin, and an Italian champion, Coco Gigio. So guys, I hope you like this little tour of our booth, and see you soon on S.P.A.C.E Germany.
Hi Fabio.
Hi.
Thanks so much for taking the time. We are a couple of days after the Lucca convention, where you made that great booth tour for us. Thank you so much for doing that. It's amazing. And we said we're gonna.
You're welcome.
Yes, we said we're gonna take a little time for a call afterwards, because you told me it's so hard to make a live call in Lucca because the convention is so crowded, right?
Yes, exactly. As you know, with this here, Lucca Comics and Games is the fair #1 in Europe and number 2 in the world.
This is
number 1 is Tokyo in the world. So we have 300,000 persons.
300,000 persons.
300,000 persons.
This is amazing. To be honest,
Yes.
it's a shame on me. I never heard about Lucca before. How come?
Oh, you have to come. You have to come. They come from all over Europe. I'm sure that you will like, because for several reasons. Lucca, as you know, is a medieval city in Tuscany. So he has a beautiful wall all around the city. So has this very handsome feeling. And if you like middle-aged things, you will love it, definitely. And it's totally full of person, and because it's in Tuscany is famous in Italy as a country of great food and wine.
Yes.
So, you know, there is great food, great wine, many cosplayer, a lot of great stand, a lot of international stars. This year we have Tim Burton that was doing the premiere of Wednesday. And
wow.
We have the full staff. Yes, it was Tim Burton in the conference hall. And we had all the crew and actor of Ring of Power from Amazon.
Wow.
Many others, many international stars was at the Lucca Comics Games this year.
Okay, that's great. Sounds great. Yeah.
Very loud, too many persons, very hard to make a call.
Yes, because you said also the connection is probably too bad because everybody's with his phone, and so we decided to take.
Yes, exactly. You know, 300,000 persons in a small village like Lucca, because it's not a huge city. It's, as I said, it's a middle-aged city, so it's like 25,000 person village. That you full of 300,000 person.
That's crazy.
So mobile phone cannot work at all.
Yeah, I see. I googled some pictures.
Or anyway, it doesn't work very well.
Yeah, true. I googled some pictures, so you can say people are not only in the convention center, they are spread out all over the little town, everywhere, probably, right?
Yes, of course. People are everywhere, and the convention is made of several stands that are all over the city, all over the village, and even outside the village, and even all around the wall of the village. So you can find reenactors that make fantasy or role-play games, live role-play games, or middle-aged reenactors, and then they have the thousands of cosplayer. And then, of course, comics and premiere for movie and toys, collectible, everything. Okay,
amazing. So definitely worth to come. Okay, let's talk about the highlights, the product highlights from the Kaustic Plastik Infinite booth, which you showed us in the video before. Let us immediately please start with the highlight, the very eagerly awaited world premiere, the reveal of the 1/6 scale Terence Hill figure. We were so excited.
Yeah.
What an awesome presentation, also with the diorama, and of course together with Bambino, with Bud Spencer.
Yes.
The figure now is officially already released for pre-order, so we are already in the pre-order phase, which is amazing.
Yes.
The figure, we saw the figure, and everybody was asking when seeing the pictures on Facebook and so on, what about the diorama? And you also are offering the diorama as a perfect add-on, right?
Yes, all right. Yes, of course.
That's amazing.
Well, the feedback was great because, as you know, like Germany, Italy, we love Bud and Terence, of course. And they was our childhood heroes. And, yes, exactly. The feedback after the pre-orders are great. I think that it's selling very well. We're happy. Anyway, as you know, we make only limited edition, so people really like to get it as soon as possible.
Yes.
Yes, we made this diorama that is a modular diorama. So basically, you can build really as you want. It's like brick Lego, you know. So they are modular parts, like the door or the stairs or the windows, and you can mix all together.
Yes.
You can place with the door, without the door, with the pole, without the pole, or whatever. And you can link together several set of diorama to make it bigger.
Yes.
Yes, I think it's a nice idea. People loving it. And it's good not just for patent terrorists, but for any kind of Western themed figure. I think it's just perfect.
Definitely. And I mean, the figure itself, I think the head sculpt, or the two heads, and the deluxe version, there's a second head with the head.
Yes, exactly.
It looks stunning. You really nailed Terence Hill. It's great likeness. Really, I'm really happy. Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
yes,
and also the costume.
I mean, we are almost 1 year to work also together with Mr. Terence Hill. I know that you ask him. You like to know.
Yes, sure.
Yes. As basically all our license, because we work on very limited edition, and they are presented like they are a form of art, we think. So there is always a very strict connection and control from the actor or the director or the family. It happens, for example, you know that 1 month ago we started the product of Twin Peaks, and Twin Peaks was checked directly and personally by David Lynch in person. And people think that is impossible. No, that's true. He checked it in person, he asked many changes, we did it, and it's the same as Terence.
Okay.
It's 1 year process. I mean, in 1 year, why it gets so long, the process of design? Because it needs to be approved, and often the actor like to have change, give inputs. And we try our best to match the wish, idea of the actor or director or movie company or whatever. So yes, it was totally approved by Mr. Terence Hill in person.
That's amazing. So he's happy. He approved it. He's very happy.
Oh yes, of course.
And I think he is almost excited, or at least as excited as we collectors are, about when will we get the figure. I mean, of course, this is a very early stage. But do you think it's going to be still towards the end of 2023, or might it?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. We had. Like 1 year ago, 1 year and a half ago, there are many delays because of coronavirus.
Yeah, of course.
Spreading around that forced us to slow down a bit, and especially maybe these things people don't know. The shipment was very, very slow.
Yes, it takes so long.
Peter Sellers arrived with such a delay because it's get 5 months of travel from China to Italy in cargo. But normally it's 20 days. So, you know, it was very hard to plan everything. But now the things are getting a bit better, even if the shipment is very, very, very expensive at the moment. But is not slow as the coronavirus alert time. So yes, definitely will be in 2023. We'll have Terence Hill arriving, no problem.
That's great. That's great. Speaking about time frames and Terence Hill, the statue, you know, the old and rare statue, which was announced, I think it was announced like a half a year ago or something. Do you know roughly when this will be ready from production?
I think probably around March or April in the worst situation.
Okay.
So it's not so far.
Okay. That's good. So let's go on with the highlights, which still is about Bud Spencer and Terence Hill, because I was totally stunning. This came out of nowhere somehow. You will make 1/12 scale figures of the two guys with real clothes.
Yes, that's true. We'll get all of them with the motorbike. So is Bud Spencer on motorbike Zodiaco Touareg, and Terence Hill on Moto Ossa. That are we get the original models from the movie. So are very, very accurate, really accurate. I think nobody else never made Moto Zodiaco and the Touareg and the Ossa in such these ways.
Wow.
It's really crazy details. And also the dumb buggy, we have access to the original one of the movie. So it's perfect. It's perfect. In each point of view is perfect. So we have, this little 4 action figure, 1/12, perfectly scaled with all the clothes and outfit, that can be posted inside the car or over the bike.
Okay.
So it's a full collection. You can buy or just one or all the collection. And I think in December we'll open the pre-order for the full line. So you can have this 112 collection. And I think it's very nice. If you see in real life, are very cool because 112 is a very small scale, but still good to have details. It's very nice to see that. Them on the motorbike or the dumb buggy. Really, the people really love it in Lucca.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it was a really nice surprise. One other highlight which really amazed me seeing it at the booth was your 1/6 scale Charlie Chaplin figure as the great dictator. Really stunning, really stunning.
Thank you.
And
yes, it's the production.
Yes, it was the final figure, right? So it's not a prototype.
Yes, of course. We are for the Lucca, we get in our hands like 12 boxes that we shipped with the airplane. So they are arrived. But in this moment, they are on the cargo. We ship at the same time. Just airplane is much faster.
Yes.
And cargo is arriving probably, I think, about next week. Will be in the warehouse, so we'll spread all over Europe.
Okay.
So yes, we are in preview, the production version, just out of the box. We got the box, we open, and we display. And yes, it's very, very good, the quality. I think it's even better than Bela Lugosi, that, as you know, is a very good figure.
Yes,
but
I love him.
Charlie Chaplin is even better.
Okay, wow.
Even better.
Wow. And you will receive both versions in the same shipment?
Oh, yes, of course, of course, yes.
Okay, perfect. Amazing. Next highlight was, again, Bud Spencer. This is one thing that I am waiting so hardly for it because I already made one spot in my collection. I parked one for myself. The Banana Joe statue, again, from the Old and Rare line. And you said it.
Joe,
yeah, it's so amazing. You mentioned in the video, it's also the final production piece. So it's also...
Yes. Absolutely. We had the same things in the at the moment. Banana Joe full stock is in the sea cargo, but we get in advance because with airplane shipment we have 6 boxes of Banana Joe arrived that we are sending for review and all these things. So yes, it was just from the box. We place it in the window to show to everyone. And yes, it's true what you say. You will say me, oh, it's better than the prototype. Yes.
Yes, really.
I can tell you this is better.
Wow.
It's better than the prototypes. And I am very proud of this because you know that now it's like 1 year and a half that Infinite Statue asked me to be the production manager also of their line.
Yes.
And this makes me very proud because I bring inside Infinite Statue the know-how that I got in almost 20 years of work with Kaustic Plastik. So I reimagine the production steps for them, bringing my knowledge, building my know-how. And I'm very, very happy because the first product in resin that are coming out are is a big improvement, and people immediately notice this. And so yes, Banana Joe is amazing, and you have seen also Marlon Brando.
Yes, another highlight, really. Yeah.
Yes, he's already amazing quality, really amazing quality.
Will he be in the same shipment with the Banana Joe?
Oh yes, of course.
Okay.
At the moment we have 3 cargo arriving from China, and inside there is Banana Joe, Marlon Brando, and Charlie Chaplin, and some other stuff.
Okay, great. So this will probably everything be arriving before Christmas, before the end of this year, you can say.
Oh, of course, definitely.
Okay.
I mean, it's just a question, you know,
customs.
When it arrives, you have to wait sometimes few days, or sometimes few weeks for the custom clearance documents and control. But then is so. I mean, I think a couple of weeks, maybe 20 days, will be at the warehouse. So
okay, perfect.
We'll spread all around.
That's really great. So thank you so much, Fabio. I think we have a lot of great stuff coming still in this year. So every collector and fan will get a nice portion for Christmas. And we saw there's so much stuff, nice stuff coming for 2023. This is really, really great. Please keep on doing this great job, really. I just can't only repeat myself. With these great licenses and the characters, you know, it's just something really special and we love it.
Yes, you know, we are trying our best to find license that, you know, we are not the kind of company that will make another Joker, another Darth Vader, Star Wars, or another Iron Man. We are not like this. I mean, I love to collect this kind of things, but I always think that this hobby needs something more niche, if you will call, more near the collectible idea I have in mind.
Mm-hmm.
So not mass market,
Yes.
not mass market. So very limited edition of cult movie of the 70s or the 80s, but that few person, I mean, not mass market. This is what I mean. So we always search for this kind of license, and we are working a lot to find the new subject that match this philosophy. And I think we have many surprises that are coming.
Okay, let me put one, just to close this, and just to make a Christmas wish, if I may. Let me put one character, because you mentioned the 80s, one character on my personal Kaustic Plastik 1/6 scale Christmas list for this year, okay? Eddie Murphy as Axel Foley from Beverly Hills Cop.
This is a very good idea. Actually, we're in the process of speaking and dealing with many licensors, many movie companies, and I can say that one of these is very near the movie company that got the license of this movie.
Okay.
Who knows? Sometimes all this kind of license get a little of extra time.
Yeah.
Because some people think that is an error, think that it's much more easy to get a license of an old movie. Actually, it's much more difficult.
Okay.
Because from the year 2000, so all the movie that we know, Star Wars, Marvel, DC Comics, or whatever, it's normal that getting a contract with actor that already the copyright and license information, because you know that will make merchandise. So the movie company already gets signed from the actor all the agreement to make merchandise. But in the 70s, 80s, and so on, it was not so popular make like action figure or
yes. So they're not used to this business.
Exactly. So often this contract doesn't have the right to make the license of the actor. Or if you go in the past, maybe the actor isn't alive anymore, and you have to get in touch with the family, because you have still anyway to contact the family and pay the rights for the image of their grandfather or husband or whatever. So it's not easy. Sometimes deal for old movie or not, I mean, new movie, is not so easy. So sometimes you get a lot of time to deal about this.
I see. I understand. Yeah.
Probably will be soon in Germany, because there is a big fair in Nuremberg, and we'll be there. So maybe we can meet in Germany.
Ah, you mean the Spielwarenmesse?
I think so. It's the big one. What's the name? Is it Nuremberg?
Yeah, it's Nuremberg Toy Fair.
Nuremberg. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
We'll be there. So
wonderful.
We can come and meet and see. Maybe we have some news. Who knows?
Interesting. Very interesting. Thank you so much, Fabio, for the insights and for all this behind the scenes and first-hand information. It's great. We stay in touch. We're very excited. Just again, thank you so much for taking your time and showing us around. It's a pleasure. It was a pleasure in July and again now in Lucca.